Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing my first ever tutorial. This is the easiest, like, one shadow, simple, dramatic, red, smoky eye, grunge makeup tutorial ever. That's a very long title, but I didn't know what else to call it. I'm going to be recreating this look here. I've worn this in another video and a couple people asked me if I could do a tutorial for it, and I was like, sure. I've never done a tutorial before, but I can definitely try for you guys, anything for you guys. So we are going to be going through this eye look today. If you want to look like Gerard Way, stick around, or if you just like a really dramatic red eye, stick around, or if you just want a really easy, simple, one shadow, smoky eye makeup tutorial, then keep watching. Also, I have 2 giveaways running right now. Yes, 2 giveaways. I guess technically this would be 4. I have 2 giveaways running right now, so go ahead and enter into both of those. I have a ColourPop giveaway and I have a $100 gift card giveaway to either Sephora or Ulta. I will link both of those down below for you guys, so make sure you do go ahead and check out both of those below, because who doesn't want free stuff? No one. That's the answer. Everybody wants free stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into the tutorial. Hopefully it isn't a disaster, but if it is, at least it'll be entertaining to watch. Alright guys, see you at the end of the tutorial. Okay guys, I'm gonna head and zoom you in a little bit so you can see better. I'm really nervous. It's my very first tutorial, but this is literally the easiest thing you could ever do, so hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. I have gone ahead and done my face, so however you typically do your face, go ahead and do that. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. That is the palette that I used first for this look, so I'm going to be going ahead and using it again. I'm going to be using the color Red Ochre, and this is more of like a deep kind of brick red, not like a super vibrant red, but honestly you can use this with like any color you want to. I just really like red. So for the first part of this, I'm going to be using a looser pack like fluffy brush. You can still see it's kind of like dyed red from the last time I did this. So with this brush, I'm just going to dip into Red Ochre, kind of blow away some of the excess, and then starting right here in my eye, I'm just going to start blending out like a lot. This is going to kind of feel strange because we're going to take it like all the way over here. It's going to be super dramatic, but I promise it'll look okay when it's done. You really want to start light at first, because you're going to build up this color. We are only using one color today, so we're not going to be like mixing in like deeper, darker colors or lighter colors. Everything is going to be just this one color. So I'm not pushing down really hard. Everything is super light strokes. And we're going to take this out further than you're probably used to. Typically people put like tape here or like make sure they don't like go too far out the lines. This is completely opposite. We're going to go a little bit crazy with it. So just start blending in circular motions. See how it's kind of like clumpy right there? I don't want any of that. And just blend and blend and blend and blend until it looks nice and feathered out. So this part is going to be pretty wide and feathered out to here, and then you're going to take your brush and whatever's left over, start going underneath your eye. Whenever you feel like you need more on your brush, just dip back in slightly and then start back blending. Alright, once it looks like you have like a burnt eye, you're done with the first step. The next step is to build up in your crease. You're going to take a smaller little brush, whatever one you like to use, and you're going to dip back into the Red Ochre, and you're going to concentrate the color right in your crease. Coming a little bit out of the crease and moving upward to where you blend it out, you can really start to define the shape of the eyeshadow. And if you feel like you've gotten a little too heavy, you can take a clean brush and blend away some of the red. Alright, dipping back into the Red Ochre, you're just going to take your brush right here in like the outer corner of your eye and just really intensify that red. Just kind of pack it into that crease, and that'll help make it look smoky. Alright, now with a smaller little packing brush like this, go back into the, you guessed it, Red Ochre here, and dip in, and this is going to go along the bottom lash line, pushing it right underneath the lashes. We've already smoked out underneath right here with this side of the brush, but I'm just getting this real close to the lash line. And then with just the fluffy side of the brush, go in and smoke it out just a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back, and once your eyes look like they have been through some like horrifying fire accident, I'm gonna use a little bit of this kind of banana-y shade from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette to just kind of clean up underneath. You want it to look like chaos, but like controlled chaos. Just ever so slightly sharpen the edges a tad and clean up any fallout that might have occurred. The Modern Renaissance palette is really amazing though. Like, I was rubbing red all around my eyes and I really didn't get any on my cheeks at all, so it's a very nice palette. Alright, it looks a little crazy right now, but I promise when you add your eyeliner and your mascara and everything, it looks a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is a sample size. I cannot find my big size. I don't know where it went, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do a pretty dramatic wing. I just start at the outer corner and draw my line upwards, and then I connect it from the inside out. I don't know if that's how you're really supposed to do eyeliner, but that's how I'm accustomed to doing it. Alright, and now let's do the same to the other side. Alright, and these two sides don't really match, but if I know I keep going, I'm just gonna like cover up the red entirely with black, and it's just gonna be like an entire cat eye. I'll look like a burglar. Alright, and now I'm going to take a black liner and do the waterline. This is a little tiny Marc Jacobs sample of eyeliner, if it'll focus there. I got this in the free birthday kit from Sephora in May, and I've been using it ever since. So I'm not going to go all the way in, I'm just going to put a little bit right here to kind of blend in this harsh black line. Alright, and with this small little point of the brush, I'm going to go in and just kind of smudge that out a little bit. Just under the bottom lash line, just to make that eyeshadow a little bit more smoky looking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. Nothing you're doing is really supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to look kind of like grungy and messy, so mistakes are perfectly fine. Just say you meant to do it. No one will ever know the difference. Alright, now that that is finished, I'm going to be taking my favorite mascara. This is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. This is actually sent to me by Octoly, but I guarantee you guys I use this all the time. This tube I just emptied not too long ago. This tube I also just emptied not too long ago. This one I'm saving to put in my travel bag, and then I have another like little travel size of it in my purse. This is definitely my favorite mascara. I mentioned that before in other videos, but yes, I absolutely love this stuff. It stays on forever. I bring this to the lake when I go there for summer because it's waterproof and I wear makeup at the lake. I know that sounds terrible, like, oh, you're putting on makeup before you go swimming at the lake, but yes, I do. And this stuff does not come off my eyelashes, so I really, really like it. Oh, I love a brand new tube of mascara. It just goes on so nicely. It's hard to see past my inch thick of eyeliner, but this stuff really does give you great volume and length. However, I will say it is very hard to take off. I was testing this with the Too Faced Melt Off like little stick. I did that video a while ago. I tested a whole bunch of different mascaras, and this one is definitely super difficult to remove, but it definitely does stay. So when you're taking this off, I would definitely try to use some type of oil, maybe a little bit of coconut oil on the lashes, or even Vaseline will help, because if not, you're just going to be scrubbing for a long time. That's not good for your eyeballs. But yeah, this stuff stays put. And I am not a false eyelash wearer. I'm just really bad at putting them on. I never can get them to stay. So I definitely do a very, very thick coat of mascara. But if you do wear false eyelashes, I think it would look really, really pretty with this look. So you can go ahead and apply those whenever you typically apply your false eyelashes. Alright, I'm also going to do mascara on the bottom lash line. Alright guys, we're almost finished. I'm just going to go fill my brows just a little bit more and pick a lipstick, and I'll be right back. For my brows, I'm going to be using this bareMinerals brow powder in the shade Dark Blonde, which I'm not dark blonde at all. I don't know why I selected this shade, but yeah, this is the shade I'm going to be using. I'm just going to use a little angled brush that I got from Sephora. I got it on sale for a couple dollars, and it works very nicely for my brows. And yeah, I kind of lick my brushes every now and then to pick up the powder. That's kind of gross, I know. But, you know, I'm not going to put it on anybody else's face besides my own. I do wash these, so I think it'll be alright. Alright, my brows are filled in, and I wear like a really thick layer of chapstick while I'm doing my makeup, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off. I just want my lips to be like nice and soft before I put on liquid lipstick, and it also helps like get the makeup that falls on your lips off too. Alright, the last time I wore this look, I wore like a really bold lip, and people suggested that I probably should wear like a more soft nude lip, so I'm going to be using this Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. It doesn't say that anymore on here, but yeah, this is the shade Stepping Out. It's just more like a nudie brown with a little bit of pink in it. so maybe it won't compete too much with my nice red eyes. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is my first ever tutorial. It was probably a disaster. We'll see how it goes during editing. There was a lot of pausing. There's a lot of really long moments of silence. I don't really know how to talk too much while I'm doing my makeup. It's very hard for me. Doing two things at one time is not easy for an uncoordinated person like moi. So hopefully it went okay. This look is pretty dramatic, but it was super simple. Just one shadow required. So yeah, you could just go ahead, throw this on, go to the grocery store, go wherever you need to. This might be more of a nighttime look, but I would definitely wear it during the day because that's just who I am. Like, I have a really hard time like restraining myself when it comes to eye makeup. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll just put on like a little bit in the corners here and maybe like a small like little wing and just some mascara on top, and before you know it, I have on like a full like wing out to here in deep plum eyeshadow and 7 layers of mascara. That's just who I am. I can't control myself. But anyway, hopefully for my first tutorial it didn't go too awfully terrible. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I could do more of these if you like, but if you're like, girl, this isn't your gig, then maybe I won't do any more of them. I'll just stick to like reviews and unboxings. Anyway, please go ahead and check out the giveaway. I would love for one of you all to get this really awesome $100 either Sephora or Ulta gift card. One of my subscribers definitely deserves it. You all are absolutely amazing. So go ahead and get those entries in. There are options where you can enter daily, so you can get like a lot of entries in, which will increase your chance of winning, and that is always good. So go ahead and enter that giveaway, and then enter the ColourPop giveaway as well, and there'll be more giveaways coming up. Go ahead and turn your notifications on so you do not miss any of the future giveaways, because who wants to miss out on getting free stuff? I don't. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you next time. Bye!